Hi, hello. I just got back from picking up local hand-dyed yarn. It's really pretty. Yes, I also got tea with my yarn, which I will try when I wind the yarn and when I make something with it. It's this company. Epic. I will wind up this yarn tonight and then figure out what to make with it. Hyped. Hi, good evening. It is nearly midnight. A little bit of a rough evening, not gonna lie. I caked up the yarn. This is what it looks like caked up. I am aware that our lighting when it's late at night is yellowish, so it looks much more nice in the daytime. Don't worry about that. Neo, please leave. I also got myself a copy of one of the tea packets that came with it. Now I'm gonna have to say something and it's gonna make everyone super sad. It made me sad. I don't own a yarn Swift, right? Neo's trying to steal my tea. It's boiling, that's dumb of her. I don't own a yarn Swift, so this little cake I have here is not all of the yarn. I've also got this little cake, which I managed to salvage from the tangled mess that happened when the big round version of the hank fell off my knees while I was winding it. I have started working it up and it looks amazing and it feels amazing. Some of the tangled mess was not salvageable. I think it was at most 5 grams. I am not going to think about it. I'm sad because this is expensive, nice, fancy yarn, but it's fine. I am already super happy that in the more than 2 hours I spent trying to untangle that little mess that happened, it was only halfway through. Yeah. That in the 2 hours I spent trying to untangle that yarn, it did not irritate my hands. I'm so happy. Now, okay, the reason I don't typically buy hanks of yarn or hand-dyed yarn or anything fancy like that, and also the main reason I don't own a yarn Swift at all, is that most animal fibers irritate my hands when I'm working with it. A lot of them are also itchy while worn, but if I make like a shawl or an outer layer or accessories or something, Neo, stop trying to touch that yarn. I already had to throw some of it out. You cannot play with this one, love. Oh my god. Most animal fibers are itchy on my hands, and even if I can wear them, I can't make anything with them. But I had never tried this specific blend of fibers before. In general, I've never tried alpaca before, and I made this little start and it hasn't irritated my hands yet. It's soft, it's nice, it's airy. I think I can wear this while it's warm. I'm making a shawl because a shawl is an outer layer. Outer layers don't have to be washed as often. This needs to be hand washed. And I don't like hand washing stuff, which is also why I mostly work with acrylics. Acrylics are cheap. I won't cry or lose sleep if I fuck up a skein of yarn and have to throw away a bit. I can throw them in the washing machine. Some of them I can even throw in a dryer. I will not be doing that with this. Holy shit. Yeah, but sometimes I like having something that's a little bit fancy. And I like supporting yarn dyers, especially very local ones. This is very nice. I did not know we had anything like this around here, but we do, and it's a very nice person, very good yarn. The color names are funny. This nice purple, green, pinkish combination thingy-majig that I will show you tomorrow morning in much better lighting is called Genderfuck. That was 70% of the reason why I bought it, I'm not gonna lie. one of the sold out colors is a nice gray gradient with a bunch of nice little colors in it and stuff, and it's called Gandalf the Gay. I love that. I spent like a solid hour going through all of the old yarns. Also, this little pattern, this here with the shawl here, you may have seen from last video that I was making a purple one in that. While on my hour-long walk today before I got this, I also started one in a cheap acrylic from the Action. I really like this pattern. It's really calming to do. I like it. It's repetitive. It's good. I am not keeping all 3 of those shawls, and I will not be making more than 3 in this exact pattern in one sitting, because otherwise we're gonna have a repeat of the dragon special, but the shawl special, it might actually end up being that. Anyway, so far so good. I've done a few rows. My hands feel nice. It's not itchy. I like the color. I like the yarn. Good company. Very happy. I hope I like this tea. My hopes are low. I'm very picky with flavors and food and stuff like that. So I'm trying a bunch of stuff, but a bunch of the stuff that I'm trying I don't actually like. It's called Offline Blend, and it's got a bunch of stuff in it. It has chamomile and rose leaves. I do like tea made out of that, but I don't know what those other things taste like yet. We'll see. I'm gonna keep working on this until I go to bed, and then I will update you tomorrow. I might buy from this company again, depending on what nice colors come out. I will probably then ask them if they can cake it up for me, because they already allow like in-person pickup at their store location, which is like a work from home situation, I'm pretty sure. They allow in-person pickup, which I did because then there's no shipping costs. So if I'm already doing in-person pickup and they don't have to ship it out, so it won't really change the packaging requirement, I'll ask if they can cake it up for me, because I don't own a Yarn Swift and this happened this time. And I'm sure that they would, and if they are like, yeah, but you gotta pay for that, then sure, that is worth not losing any yarn or risking any yarn for me. Alright, I rambled long enough. Have a good night. Hi, good morning. It's Monday. We are a little bit further in with the hand-dyed yarn. I think it's beautiful. It's really nice. I really like purples and greens, so the combination is good for me. I like most colors. There's not actually a color that I look at and I go, ew, no. Like I even like neon colors. It's just situational. I just have a mindset of I try to wear a limited color palette, or have my closet kind of in a limited color palette, so it's easier for me to match stuff, if that makes sense. But I like most colors, so this matches my wardrobe and I like it a lot, so that's good. That means I will probably wear it regularly. This one also matches my wardrobe because it's purple and gray and black, and most of my clothes are black or gray. This one's this big right now, which technically is already wearable. It's going to get a little bit bigger still, because there's this much left. Should be a couple of rows. And then the one that I started on my hour-long walk yesterday, that's this one. You can tell I'm really loving this pattern. I also think that this little stitch repeat pattern would look really good as like bandanas. I've never worn bandanas because I used to have really short hair permanently, like I would shave my head and stuff like that. And I always thought they looked really goofy on me with that, but maybe with long hair I'll like the way it looks on me. It's silly because I do like the way bandanas look on other people with short hair. It's probably just one of those things where I don't like it on me. Anyway, the plan for today. The plan is to to finish this tiny little cake and see how far that gets me. I am always amazed at how far fingering weight yarn or lace yarn or everything like that goes. Like, it's only 100 grams, or in my case it's a little bit less than 100 grams because whoopsie. But it goes so far. Like, I've barely made a dent in it, and if I already have this size. And I am used to bulky yarns where 100 grams is nothing, right? Like, 100 grams doesn't go that far. The yardage is not high. Or meters. I keep saying yardage because that's the term that's usually on the label, but I'm Dutch. I have no mental image of what a yard is. So I'm going to be working on that until this yarn runs out, and then I have the big cake in my room, so it's safe from Neo. And then I will be taking it with me tomorrow because I'm visiting my family, which is a most of the day thing. And I don't know, I think that bringing one small yarn cake to work on this is easier for travel than bringing stuff to make plushies or something big. I will be making a plushie today, hopefully. I need to make an owl. Yeah. I might like reconsider and bring the cheap acrylic version along with me tomorrow because I'm very scared of tangling this yarn again, so I would prefer to not have to jiggle it around too much. But I think if I put it in like an actual bucket or an actual like yarn bowl type of situation, I don't own a yarn bowl, I use bowls and buckets for that, it should be fine. If I finish this purple one today, I will put it in this bucket and then just bring that with me, and then my family can make fun of me for doing Halloween in summer. I don't know, working on that. Going to watch some YouTube, and I will update you if I have any significant progress. Bye. Okay, hello, it's now 11 AM, which, nice, I got out of bed on time today to still feel like it's morning after doing stuff. I need to add on the second skein for this, so I'm gonna put this one away for now. It's so soft and so lightweight, and I think it's funny because I'm doing this yarn on a 4.5 millimeter hook. But I'm also doing this one on a 4.5 millimeter hook. And I don't know how obvious it is, but these are not the same thickness. So this one is really light. This weighs absolutely nothing. And it's very airy and pretty. It's a very nice drape on it. And this one is kind of dense, but it's also pretty. It's just, the stitches are just closer together. Like if you hold them together, you can see that it's very different, even though it's the same stitch, which I think that's fun. That's nice. Yeah. I'm gonna do this either until that cake is done or I'm bored, and then I'm gonna make an owl. Hi, I started on the owl. Let me shape. Yeah, I'm on the single crochet rows. But my hands are feeling a little bit dried out, so I decided to put some lotion on my hands, and I forgot that with chenille yarn, there's no way you're working with that if you just put lotion on your hands. Like, this works fine. This works fine if your hands are still a little bit oily. The yarn itself feels a little bit like it has something on it. So I guess I'll be back to this for a bit, and then finish up the owl. I'm very excited about the plush. It's the pattern is super cute. It's a sleepy guy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do eyes open or eyes closed, or maybe a little wink, but he's gonna be baby and very cute. I'm very excited about that. The guy from the little hand-dyed yarn, this guy, saw my Instagram story where I went, oopsie whoopsie, I'm bad at winding yarn without a yarn swift, and went, oh, I can just wind it up next time. And now that's nice, that's cool, very epic of him. I appreciate that. I'm like enjoying my 0 brain activity days during summer break. You know, I don't have class to go to, I don't have things to prepare. The only thing I have is crochet and work, and sometimes go to an appointment or do a thing that I signed up for doing, like painting the bathroom last week. That's my only responsibilities. But it also means I have like nothing to talk about because I'm not doing much. I'm just sitting on the couch crocheting until my wrist tells me to stop. And then I play Minecraft or watch someone else play Minecraft. I'm having a good summer. It's almost over already again though. Whoopsie. Time is weird. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get so much crochet done over the summer. And I did. I got so much crochet done over the summer, but it's not in a content heavy way. It's just in a I made many things way. But that's cool. I'm gonna do this until my hands stop feeling weird from the lotion and then finish that owl. I'm just gonna power through that and do it in one sitting after that. I hope I would like that. Bye! Hi, hello, owl. He's a bit baby, little creature. Yeah. Good, little plush, little squishy guy. I love him. I'm gonna go do the fun combination of working on my Minecraft AFK farms in my survival world that I still need to build. Or skyblock, I don't know. I'm doing both right now, kind of not the best. But the thing is, the thing that's fun is that in my survival world, I have a lot of things that require me to wait. And then I work on this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I know that's barely like 3 p.m, but that's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. Okay, bye. Hi, hello, it's evening. I'm gonna go to the gym in a bit. I finished the cake yarn. Now, I think this is a decent size. I am gonna check if I have another full one in the house. I know that I have a few small scraps, but I don't want to risk that not being like 3 or so full rows. I think this is fine. I wear these things mostly as like scarves over jackets anyway, like this. So that works. If I remember correctly, I should have like a half cake or something somewhere, and then I will add to it. But for now it's done. Cool. I'm gonna go to the gym now. Bye. Okay, hi, hello. I survived the gym. And I found the yarn that I knew that I still had for that cardigan. Okay, so this is one full cake. I know that I originally bought 3, and I tried to make a hexagon cardigan with it, so I had 2 of those started, and then both of those cakes just fucking collapsed and tangled up beyond repair, so I didn't touch the yarn for a while, and then I started turning it into squares. I also have 6 of these squares in my project bin currently sewn together that I found back earlier. I know that I was planning to make a sweater type thing with it, but that's not gonna happen. It's on a 3mm hook. I don't like the way the colors are spreading out. I should have made these squares bigger if I was gonna do this. Anyway, those 6 are already sewn together. There is 3, 6, 7 more. So I'm thinking that I also attach these 6 in the same way, attach those 2 together, put this in as a little foldy over flappy bit, and have a bag. So that's what that's gonna be. And then this is quite a bit of yarn still. Not like a full cake, but quite a bit. And I'm just gonna add that to this, like literally from these bits. I think I'm doing this smaller one first. But that like working from a project that you're literally unraveling while you're working doesn't need a yarn ball. maybe I should not record when I'm literally just back from the gym. I am EP. So no yarn wool needed for that. So I'm putting the nice yarn from the Wee Yarn Company in the bucket. It fits nicely. I'll be able to do a little center pull and add that to this. Now I'm pretty sure that even though this is going like quite big, quite fast, honestly, I'm pretty sure that one is not gonna be enough for the size that I like these things to be, because like I said, this one fits. It's a comfortable size, but I like everything oversized. I'm gonna show you actually the one I already have. I did not make that one, my mom made it, but I do like wear it sometimes. I'm gonna grab that real fast. Okay, well, do not sit on the yarn. It's basically a blanket. That's the level of oversized that I like all of my items to be. That's in half, and then this is in quarters. Let me see, that's a bit more manageable. So four times this. That's the size I like it to be, so when you aren't wearing it over your shoulders, it's basically a blanket. Because the mentality I have with these things is they're either over my jacket in the winter because it's cold outside, or I'm bringing them somewhere to have a socially acceptable blanket. I think they look beautiful. I think they can be really nice. I just don't know how to style them and how to like keep them from falling in regular day-to-day movement. So I'm gonna wear them as a teacher, not to wear while teaching, but to have a blanket under my desk, basically. I'm gonna have a snack and then see if I feel like doing this first, or if I feel like working with the other yarn, or if I make another owl, or if I make that little bag. I don't know. I do know that I want to make another one of those little owls, but then the colors reversed, because I think that would be cute. I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Hi, hello, it's Tuesday. I'm gonna head over to my family. I'm bringing the cheap acrylic one because Neo, what are you doing? Little weirdo. Because I remembered that I am visiting people who smoke, and I don't want my hand-dyed fancy yarn to smell like smoke because it's difficult to wash. I ordered a second skein of that genderfuck hand-dyed yarn from the Wee Yarn Company because I think I'm gonna want it to be a bigger shawl than it will be with this amount of yarn. And I'm picking that up tomorrow. Ross is very helpful. He's gonna cake it up, and he's also very chill about the pickup time, so that's cool. Slay. Love this. I'm gonna head out now, and hopefully I will be back at a reasonable time. Hi, hello. It is about 9 p.m. on Wednesday. Yesterday I got home around 8:30-ish. That's not that late, but it's late enough for me to be like done with being a human person for the day. I worked on this some more. In order. I took, where is it? This one to see my family and go to the dentist. I got about this far, which is pretty decent, I would say. That's not bad. Nice colors. It's pretty cool. Then I got home and I worked on this one some more, and I just finished it today. I just need to weave in ends. So I worked on this last night and today. It's this big. I put a row of single crochet along the top to give it a little bit more sturdiness. It's that's a comfortable size. It covers my legs if I use it as a little lap blanket, which is how I use these things. So that's wonderful. Now, okay, Then this morning I went to work, my cleaning job, and on the bus there I couldn't bring these shawls because they're huge and I don't want them touching the bus floor. That's yucky. So I brought my Red Heart Super Saver black and white yarn, and I tried out that popular granny square skull pattern. I tried out following the exact pattern. I will link down below which one I used. And I was like, I don't like these big gaps here. I don't like that they're chaining free between their corners. It also feels like it has to be blocked and then it'll be warped weirdly, the skull itself. So I changed it up a little bit. Big chance that that is literally just my tension or something, because hers looked great. Anyway, I changed it up a little bit. So if you're following the pattern, the changes, I'm grabbing one of the other ones that has the ends worked in better. If you're following the pattern, the changes that I made is I added a chain between the two double crochets for the mouthpiece. And then instead of doing 2 double crochet, chain 3 and 2 double crochet again in the corners, I'm doing 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 more double crochet, and that's all. Then I do 3 rows of making it square, so like the row that actually makes it square with the half double crochets and the single crochets to fix the shape. Then a row of double crochets, another row of double crochets, and then a single crochet border in white for a little contrast. I have, see, this one that doesn't have the ends worked in properly, I made while still figuring out that pattern, so I could rip it back easier if I didn't like the way I did it. And then these I made partially on the bus and partially while walking today. Today the walking was to the Zeeman, because my grandma gave me some money in cash. And cash is usually my money for fun stuff because it's money that I didn't count on having and all that. And I have been seeing a bunch of people make this 6-day star blanket. And I want to make that. So I got some of this yarn from the Zeeman. It's called Julia. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. I spent like a long time running it across my hand and it isn't itchy, so I think it's like either the amount of wool is little enough that it doesn't bother me, or I've just grown out of my wool irritation, which, please, I would love if that were the case. I feel so bad about that I just don't buy animal fibers because I don't like the way they feel usually. Like the hand-dyed yarn, alpaca, oh, beautiful. Anyway, we have the black, we have gray. I know the lighting here is terrible, you will see this back soon. We have a tan color, black, gray, tan. We have this nice orangey red, and we have a nice green. I wanted to say sage green, but I have no clue what that actually looks like. I don't know color names. It's a nice fall palette, I would say, and I'm gonna make that blanket with it, hopefully actually in 6 days. I still have like the rest of this week, it's Wednesday right now, and then the entirety of next week left of my summer break. So I can do full days. The pattern, the lady that made this said, "Hi Neo, please don't eat that yarn, I just got it." The lady says that it's 6 days if you do 2 to 4 hours a day, which on the summer break when my only responsibility is going to work and making sure we eat and the house looks acceptable. And sometime next week I will be going through the syllabus and doing preparational reading and stuff like that, but that doesn't take a whole lot of time. If that's my only responsibilities, I get more than 4 hours of crochet in a day if I'm not like distracted by something else. So that's a plan soon. On the hand-dyed yarn, that one's at this size now. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing. And then today, on my way back from the walk where I picked up this yarn, I went past the little wee yarn company guy and I picked up the second one. I bought another one because I am fairly certain that I want my shawl to be bigger than this is gonna turn out. And I want to make a little headband with this yarn. And then hopefully I'll have some little bit left over to put in as an accessory, little statement line in another project. Hopefully. I really like this guy, his vibes, all of his colors are beautiful. I am buying a mum yarn from this guy for Christmas. Epic. I think that's all my updates. Yeah. So it's evening now. I am gonna chill out and do whatever. You'll see these in their own little thing. When I finish the pile, I'm gonna turn it into a couple of items. That's gonna be an October thing, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, hopefully, or it's preparation for October at least, because it's spooky. I keep putting my fingers between his eyes. I'm sure that's not comfortable for him. Right. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. Probably. Good night. Hi, good morning. It's Thursday. Neo is being very affectionate. I just fixed the ends on that shawl. The one that is around Neo right now. She's a baby. She's so fabulous. Right, Neo? You want to be little babushka? Wait, little babushka Neo. Oh, you want to leave? No? Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Bye, Neo. Thank you. Oh. No leaving. She still wants attention. What a good baby. Oh. Where are you going? Okay, yeah, woven the ends. Didn't feel like doing that last night. I'm gonna probably wear this tonight when we go out for dinner, because it's, I don't know, it looks nice, I guess. Sure, whatever. We don't go to very fancy places to have dinner. Oh, Neo, don't do that. I am going to figure out what I'm doing right now. I impulsively really want to start the 6-day star blanket thingy-majig, but I literally don't think I can. I'm waiting on some crochet hooks because apparently I don't have a 7mm. Or it's somewhere hidden. Might work on the shawl, might make some squares, might make an owl, I don't know. You'll see eventually, I guess. Bye. Hello. I apologize for the lighting. The sun is doing its business. A cloud just passed in front of it. Wonderful, thank you, sir. We have some progress on this. I know it's really hard to tell the difference of like an additional 2 rows, but there is 2 additional rows on it now. It's very pretty. I really like this yarn. I'm gonna keep saying that. Don't worry about it. I am now gonna get my bag ready to go out to dinner because it's like birthday dinner for a friend and we want to be on time and prepared and not forget her gift, which is a gift card to buy a book. She usually gets me books. I don't really know what book she would want and we didn't really have time to go buy one in person or order it, so we just got her a gift card. It is like the stores are open late tonight, so you might be able to go and pick one out with her. I don't know if she wants that. That possible. There's also a little set of magnetic bookmarks in there and a pen with a koala on it because she likes koalas. Good gifts, nice. We had progress on the Handdyed yarn shawl. We have one additional one of these finished and I fixed all the ends except for this end because this lets me know what the top, what like the front and back are. Wonderful. And then I have like a little pile of just the skulls. And that's what I'll be taking to dinner with me, the pile of skulls and then just the black yarn. So I can make the main squares, and then at home I'll put the white border around it. That's like the safest thing to put in my bag, that takes the least amount of space and can't really break or get tangled or messed up. I'll probably just take this bag, I don't really care. Sometimes I try to like think about which bag I take for space and the way it looks, but it's already in this bag, so I don't care. These squares are so cute, I love them. I am so excited to make stuff with them. Yes, I showed you the purple shawl already that's finished. I will be taking that with me tonight. I don't think I have anything else to show right now. No, I don't think so. We're gonna be home pretty late probably, because the stores are open late, and we're gonna go past some stores after dinner. I don't think I will see you tonight, which means I will tell you to have a nice night, have a nice week. I hope you had a wonderful time in between right now and the last time you saw me, and I hope you also have a good time in between now and the next time you see me. Bye bye.